So, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Today is part 2. Oh yeah, it is part 2 of Phillies. Is this the right one? Yeah, it is. It's 34. So yeah, let's get this started, shall we? That totally says experience. So yeah, hopefully we score some runs. If not, then it's edit okay, because sometimes I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't know, but sometimes yes. Let's start the game. Let's see how it goes. If it doesn't go as
and that'll bring up Gene Segura, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
boom.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here.
456.
Game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And he fouls this one off. Lopez, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory.
He had 3 hits. Ooh, that ball was smacked.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Yeah, by the way, kind of touch about it. Never fucking knew it would have come like this. He dropped the ball. I don't even know how.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
That was perfect. I don't know why he didn't come out.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Fielded cleanly over to VR. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan VR. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's in there for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened. And they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jonathan VR is retired for the first out here.
So this is going to be like a 30-minute video on the stream.
Wind up and the 0-1. Ball there for a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off speed.
And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
Yeah, I'm not sure this ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Corey Dickerson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a call, strike 1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. They'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Garrett Cooper stands in as he looks at a called strike. Wheeler pauses. Here he comes 0-1. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Brian Anderson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Got 2 hits.
Now at the plate, Didi
There we
Gregorius.
go.
He'll get us started in the top of the second. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Strike 1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field.
It looked like it was gone, but I guess not.
Joyce is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, JT Realmuto is hoping he's still got a little of the mojo he had working yesterday when he had 4, count them 4. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the right fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday. So far today.
Fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. The throw is wild, and he gets away. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Phillies.
7-7.
Here's Matt Joyce now. His career line against Wheeler. He's a .375 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Back goes Harper. Still going back. Gone all the way into the upper deck. So now to the plate, Harold Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others. But the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8th, 9th hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
First pitch on its way. Jonathan Villar is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Alfaro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Driven nicely into the gap.
Oh.
The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's now a 2-2 ball game. To the plate now, Miguel Rojas, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Into the box now, Zach Wheeler, 9-1-2 due up. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. On the move is Joyce. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first down of the inning. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Bryce Harper now. A base hit in his first trip. And it's fouled away.
Bro, imagine me getting like...
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Harper is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. A swing field, nothing's gonna stop it. Line to left. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track. Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Okay, from the bottom.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Up next for the Marlins.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Gregorius has it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter, the third baseman.
Wheeler gets the sign. Here comes the pitch. Brian Anderson is in with 2 away
Okay, I
here.
need like 2 more strikes to get out of the inning.
For the first strike.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there.
That's 2.
He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Down the first baseline.
Strike 3.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. All set for the start of the 4th. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying
The ball
well.
just smacked.
Gone to lead off the inning.
427.
Into the box, JT Realmuto.
The catcher.
Now this one's crushed. Left field line. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Realmuto was once a member of the club he matches up against in this one. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting.
Yes, he
This
dropped it.
deflects right off him. Throw into second.
The center fielder on the bar,
Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, when your starter has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with him.
And in steps Scott Kingery. And recall he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple. This is line to left. Dickerson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Only 6'2".
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Wheeler. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Line drive to center field.
And that was the pitcher.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
the batter, number 2.
Here he is.
Gene Segura standing in. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Joyce, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Williams blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now. Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Now McCutchen belts one, carrying well to left field. Gone! And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now, this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Popped him up. Cooper has room in foul territory. And that's the second out of the inning.
He thought.
Digging in to try it again. JT Realmuto, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. High and deep to left center field. Looking up is Dickerson. Gone!
Let's go.
Sterling Sharp gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Nick Williams.
Oh, here he is.
This is the dude. Swung on and missed for strike 1.
This is the dude I got my homer off
of. For him thus far. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
VR at the bag. At the plate, Matt Joyce. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Stepping in now,
yeah,
Harold Ramirez. And he'll take a change-up here for strike 1. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Harold Ramirez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Jorge Alfaro is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Strike 2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Popped up. Kingery has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in once again, Gene Segura. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line towards center field.
No.
Joyce is back, and he'll get there
what?
to make the
The
play
next thing
for
I'm
route
gonna hit
number
is over
2.
him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in on to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager about the Marlins' offensive production. Coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
For the Marlins,
Good stuff, Heidi.
the
Thanks.
second baseman, Jonathan Villar. Fans, on your drive home, don't forget to tune in to AM 1750 for a full recap of our ball game. And of course, lots and lots of debate. It's the Big O and Grumpy Joe Show, featuring Omar Cannon and Joe Wilkerson. After the ball game, exclusively on 1750 AM.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jonathan Villar is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Sorry, I had a
barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
I answered nobody.
This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The bat,
50th pitch of the game on its way. Miguel Rojas is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.